care of your family and your assets. It's so important to do that because when the time comes, you don't want to leave your family with no plan, right? Then they'll be worried about with your estate, and then they're going to have to deal with it in a way that I'm sure that is not what you wished for. Joining us this morning is attorney Wayne P. Marsh. He is an estate planning attorney, and he's here to educate us and tell us how he can help us. First of all, Wayne, it's so good to have you on Sonora Living. So just kind of give us an idea exactly what estate planning is.
Well, thanks, Terry. Well, an estate is everything that you own. It can be of great value and it can be little value. Even a homeless person has an estate, and that'd be the clothes that they're wearing. The planning is coming up with a design, an arrangement, directions, what you want to happen to your assets when you pass away. Whether you have a special needs child, whether you want your heirs to receive it equally, whether you want things to go to the dog and cat hospital, and to do it in the most cost-effective manner and the most tax-wise manner.
Okay, that's important. Now I'm going to ask you a question here because this is a word we hear often and I cringe when I hear it. Probate. It's just a word that scares me. What is it? How do we avoid it? We don't want probate, right?
Yeah, we don't want probate. We can avoid it. What a probate is, it's a legal proceeding through the court wherein the court make sure that when you die, your debts are paid and that your assets get distributed in accordance with your instructions that you have in your will. And if you don't have a valid will, in accordance with state law.
Okay. All right. What is a trust and how is that different from estate planning, or is that part of estate planning?
A trust is a tool of estate planning. That's part of it. And an estate or a trust, a living trust, is like a will. It gives directions on how your estate's going to pass when you die. But unlike a will, it does avoid probate, and it also prevents the court from interfering if you become incapacitated with instead of appointing a guardian, conservator. Your trust will take over and the court's not involved. Okay.
Super important, especially when you're alive to kind of put all of those things together. Let me ask you something. What is different about you, Wayne, and your approach into helping people with their estate planning?
I do the work. I do the interviews. I don't have a legal assistant go in and get the information and then turn it over and put it together. And I go in and smile. Hi, how are you? And I do everything. I create the plan with the clients. I construct it and I'm with them to execute it.
Wow. I bet you get a lot of Christmas cards every year, huh?
I do, and sometimes I get gift certificates to Starbucks.
I bet you do. Because that is so important to really, that's what we want in somebody who's going to help us with estate planning, is somebody that gets to know us. Mm-hmm. Why is that important, Wayne?
It's so important. And I'm down to earth. I like to talk to people, find out what they do, what they like to do, in addition to what their plans are. And that way you get a good feel for, who they are and how to put it together for them.
Excellent. And maybe a gift card at the end of it all. Thank you so much, Wayne P. Marsh. You're amazing. Wayne has a special offer for the first 20 callers who call in. He's giving you 10% off his services. Here's where he's located at 9949 West Bell Road. That's Suite 201 in Sun City. Call him at 623-933-7427. Learn more.